If you're new to the Amazon Influencer Program, or maybe you're not new, but you're trying to get it ramped up, I hope you've read the community guidelines. I know nobody wants to do homework, but it is important to just understand the program and read it in Amazon's words, okay? I'm going to give you a few highlights for video content that you want to be aware of, and these are just the basics, okay? But this may be helpful just to keep in front of mind. Okay. First and foremost, the most obvious, vulgar language, nudity, none of that is accepted. But a few things that you might not think about: guns are not allowed in view. So you may not be filming a gun, so to speak, but if you have a gun rack in your family room or something like that, make sure you film somewhere else. Even a video for a gun safe can't show guns. You'll just have to talk about it without showing the guns. So that's just something to keep in mind. But most of the vulgarity and things like that are pretty self-explanatory, okay? Now, there are rules around children in videos that you need to be aware of. There are a million children's products, so this is a great market for you. You can feature babies and children in your videos, but there must be an adult in frame at all times. Let's make an example. It's a swim floaty, okay? There has to be an adult and a child in frame. You can't have the child run off in the pool without an adult in frame. So you have to always have an adult with the child during the filming. Do read the full guideline, but that's basically the gist of that one. One of the things that people mess up the most, because I've worked with a lot of other people who are making videos, is the revealing personal information. You cannot show personal information or identification in any way. What are some examples that'll get you? Okay, any barcode. So if you're unboxing, remove any stickers, use a Sharpie and black out any barcodes, or just simply make sure you're facing the box away from barcodes. That includes barcodes that could be stickers on the product itself. Even fruits and vegetables sometimes have barcodes. Amazon AI picks that up and sees it as personal information, and they'll take the video down. Now, there isn't a violation, so don't panic. You can refilm, edit that out, do what you need to do, right? But it's always nice to get it right the first time, if you can, right? Some other ways that personal information could accidentally be revealed in your video is if you have a piece of mail or a magazine on the coffee table and it has the sticker with the address, that'll be picked up. So things like that. So no address, no barcodes whatsoever. That's one that's just, they catch that every time, so you want to watch out for it, okay? The other thing is they don't want prices mentioned at all. That's a little different from TikTok, where they kind of encourage you to come on and talk about the flash sale and this and that. Nothing about sales, nothing about pricing. You can get away with saying this is a great value, and wow, this seems like it would cost more than it did. Something like that is okay, slippery slope there, but definitely don't talk about pricing or sales at all. Remember, these videos are viewed for a long time after you post it. It's not the same as TikTok, where it's kind of in the feed and it kind of can fade away most of the time. These are always on the product page. They don't want any pricing mentioned at all. And finally, mention of other products or brands that are not for sale on Amazon and not tagged in there is not really recommended. You have to make sure that you are tagging the correct product in your video. So you may be, I don't know, it's a cooking pan. Make sure you tag the right one. There may be different models, different sizes, and things like that. Be sure that you're tagging the correct item or items. There could be more than one thing in your video, and make sure you're tagging the correct things. Those are the main guidelines that I like to just keep front of mind when making my videos. You can easily be filming for TikTok, wind up your video, and then post that, and then add to the end something more TikTok-ish if you want to, like, this is right, there's a flash sale now or whatever you want to do. Or you could just add some text on screen for your TikTok video, but not for your Amazon video. I hope that helps just understand some of the guidelines around the content that you post. And that applies to the affiliate program, influencer program, creator connections, and all of them. I'm going to talk about all of these programs, so follow me for the rest of this series, but definitely read those guidelines just so you're aware and you can make your videos without having to go round and round redoing things. I hope this helps.